After years of relentless product pushes, the initial excitement for AI has cooled into a general exhaustion. For most users, the technology has just become another barrage of attention-seeking windows and glowing text boxes to manage. Within tech communities, the backlash is getting louder. There is a growing demand for operating systems that feel mindfully designed for humans, rather than being treated as a testing ground for every new LLM feature. This frustration stems from the fact that chatbots are inherently needy. To get any value out of them, you have to craft the perfect prompt and then constantly babysit the output, adjusting your instructions until the machine gets it right. If you ask a chatbot to plan a trip or build a budget, it typically replies with a list of instructions on how you should do it. But users aren't looking for advice. They want the software to perform the labor. The industry has hit a wall with this experience. Tech giants have realized that simple question and answer bots can't sustain the massive hype or the costs required to run them. That realization defines the 2026 Google I/O keynote. It marked the moment the company began to pivot away from the chatbot as its primary vision for the future. Sundar Pichai introduced what he calls the agentic era. It's a shift in focus from AI that engages in conversation to AI that executes autonomous tasks. This is a mechanical departure from how current models work. On the left, a traditional bot requires constant input to move forward. On the right, an agent takes one instruction, moving through multiple apps on its own until the goal is met. Handing control of the operating system to an algorithm is a massive undertaking. It requires a total reconstruction of how modern computers handle data and execute commands. To make these agents a reality, Google had to re-engineer everything: the back-end server hardware, the operating system, and even the physical design of the devices themselves. The speed required for this kind of autonomy comes from Gemini 3.5 Flash, paired with Gemini Omni, which allows the agent to see, hear, and read multiple inputs simultaneously. These world models process over 3 quadrillion tokens of information every month. They aren't just predicting the next word. They are building a map of real-world contexts to understand exactly what you're trying to achieve. That intelligence is funneled into Gemini Spark, Google's flagship agent designed to act as your digital proxy. Because Spark lives on Google Cloud, it doesn't need your phone to stay awake. As you can see here, even when the device is closed or offline, the agent continues moving data between your workspace apps to finish the job. This effectively decouples digital action from your active screen time. The work continues whether you are watching it or not. Standard operating systems aren't built for this. They trap AI inside individual apps. To fix that, Google is moving towards an intelligent system architecture, where the AI has a high-level view of the entire machine. This is the Googlebook. It's a new category of laptop built to replace the Chromebook, serving as a dedicated home for these agentic workflows. One major change is the magic pointer. The cursor itself has become an AI tool that can read the context of whatever you hover over, allowing it to schedule meetings or edit images without you ever opening a menu. On mobile, Android 17 introduces a dedicated space called the Halo. It's a specific area of the UI where you can monitor exactly what your background agents are working on in real time. Google and Samsung are even testing a version of this that has no screen at all. These audio glasses rely entirely on voice and a microphone array to interact with your agents. Between screenless glasses and a cursor that clicks buttons automatically, we are seeing a shift in the role of the display. If the agent is the one navigating the interface, the user's need to actually see the apps and windows starts to diminish. We are shifting from being the primary users of digital tools to being the managers of the agents that use them. In this block party example, a single voice command triggers a flowchart of autonomous actions. The agent checks your calendar for a free date, pulls the guest list from a file, and then builds a grocery order based on your history. By utilizing the Universal Commerce Protocol, the agent completes the checkout and verifies the payment. The entire process happens without the user ever opening a shopping app. For power users, surrendering this level of granular control is a difficult transition. There is a deep, inherent comfort in knowing exactly what your computer is doing at every moment. But Google is betting that most people are ready to trade that manual control for a simpler experience. In this new era, the focus shifts from the speed of your clicks to the quality of your instructions, moving our role from the one doing the work to the one overseeing it.